Coming up on Headlines, hear the serenading sounds of Room 100, watch the Winter Guard spin, and zen out in the Serenity Room.
Hello and welcome to Headlines, a production produced by the Peters Township High School Media Department. I'm Talia Lozar.
And I'm Carter Helbig. Today, we will be watching projects created by the Peters Township High School broadcasting students. We will talk about events and happenings in our high school, community, and in PT sports.
The Peters Township counselors strongly encourage students to apply for scholarships as they prepare to make the transition into college. There are numerous scholarship resources available through the counseling office website. Let's go to Skylar Gaudio for more information.
Peters Township High School pushes its students to prepare and think about college early to be ready for the big adjustment. One of the ways they prepare their students is by encouraging them to apply for different scholarships. These scholarships are available through different websites, such as nhss.org.
So the list of all of our local scholarships are in Naviance. If you click on the scholarship, you'll be able to read a little blurb about what it is, the criteria, and then that is how you'll see if it is something that you can apply for, because some are very specific. They might be for a certain major in college. They might be a certain nationality. They might be if you do sports. So you have to kind of read through to see if that is a scholarship that you qualify for.
Scholarships may require essay submissions, video submissions, or art projects, depending on the scholarship type or the school they are for. This has been Skylar Gaudio reporting live from the Peters Township Counseling Office.
The counselors are always available to answer any questions students might have about the scholarship application process. In addition, the counseling department at the high school has a section on the school district website that is dedicated to providing information for families.
Among the many services provided to the students by the counselors, students have the option to schedule a PIP meeting or a post-secondary individualized planning. Let's head over to Juliana Taylor with more information on the subject.
Starting in January, the counseling office at PTHS begins scheduling for PIP meetings. PIP, which stands for Post-Secondary Individual Planning, gives juniors a chance to discuss their plans after high school, whether it be college, the workforce, or the military, with their counselor. The meetings allow time to review transcripts, select courses for senior year, and plan for standardized tests.
During a PIP meeting, a student and their parents will meet with their counselor to discuss a number of options, such as reviewing their transcript, picking courses for their senior year, but also really diving deep into research for post-secondary plans. So we'll look in Naviance, we'll look at the application process, and answer any questions that the students and their family may have.
This is Juliana Taylor reporting live from the counseling office.
Set up an appointment with your counselor today to discuss more insight on your college career and life after high school. Something else that juniors and underclassmen could consider for next year are their elective options. The Peters Township School District offers a variety of class options for those interested in musical and performing arts. Let's head over to Megan Doty with more about our music department.
The Peters Township Music Department offers a wide variety of classes for students interested in musical arts. The high school features both year-long and semester classes such as band, orchestra, choir, and piano songwriting. The Thespians work in tandem with the music department to produce yearly productions such as this year's musical, Mamma Mia!
My favorite thing about the music department is all the friends I've made from it and all the people that I've gotten a lot closer with.
Similar to other electives, there are higher-level audition-only classes, pushing students to do their best. These classes include Room 100, Symphonic Choir, and Jazz Band. The music department just had their winter concerts, and coming up next is their big event, Meatballs and Music. This has been Megan Doty reporting live from Peters Township High School.
The scheduling processes begin in late February here at the high school. All of the classes that are offered in our music department are detailed in the course description book found on the district website.
Another part of the music department is an advanced choir class, Room 100. This is a competitive a cappella class taught by Mr. Parati.
From humble beginnings, in September of 2016, Peters Township Music Department introduced a groundbreaking class, A Cappella Adrenaline. 3 weeks later, this contemporary a cappella group emerged as Room 100. Their music weaves together a rich tapestry of R&B, pop, and rock into an unforgettable experience.
So Room 100 was an idea that I had from the time really that I started teaching here. I loved barbershop music, I loved contemporary a cappella, I loved listening to it, I loved watching it, and there really wasn't a lot of stuff on even the television that had contemporary a cappella in it. That we kind of decided that it was time to do something with the incredible choirs that we had here, and so we decided to create a second choir, a kind of a advanced choir.
Room 100 just performed at their winter concert and are now preparing for their debut at Meatballs and Music. This has been Atlas Roberts outside of the choir room.
Just a reminder, if you want to see more of Room 100, they will be performing in Dollywood on April 25th, and their spring concert is on May 16th.
According to Teen Magazine, young adult fiction book sales saw a rise in 2023. These books are specifically written for an audience that is 12 to 18 years old. Popular subjects and themes are those related to relationships and families, as well as coming-of-age scenarios. Let's learn more about what teens are reading.
According to the Young Readers Foundation, there are many benefits to reading at a young age. These include a better vocabulary starting at a young age. It also improves the writing skills of children. These skills help to better prepare these children for school. Reading from a young age also helps to improve one's focus and memory, which can be very beneficial both in school and out.
Reading broadens your world, right? Reading makes you use your imagination. It makes you an empathetic person, a compassionate person. It challenges you to see the world from different people's perspectives.
There are many different genres of books that everyone reads. At the moment, the main genres that teens are reading are fantasy and young adult fiction. There are many different places that teens can go to get books. Whether it's to buy them or to borrow them, the main place for this is the library. All libraries have a large selection of different books that teens can choose from.
From the high school library, I'm Jace Burgell.
Students who wish to borrow reading materials can visit our school media center, the library, or Peters Township Public Library located on East McMurray Road.
We'll be right back after a quick intermission. Stay tuned to take a look at the new activities and what our high school is offering to students.
Stay tuned. When we come back, we will walk around into a local school that allows children to explore hands-on learning and self-directed activity. Plus, we will take an inside look into the PTHS Thespian Troupe and what they are working on this spring.
Welcome back to Headlines. I'm Carter Helbig.
And I'm Talia Lozar. The National Library of Medicine published results from a study done to chart pre- and post-pandemic depression and anxieties among young teenagers in our country, and it held a significant increase after COVID. Bree Lipinski is going to provide us with more information on how teens in our school manage stress and anxiety.
This time of year at Peters Township High School, many students deal with stress due to tests and midterms. Here's one of our guidance counselors with a few ways to handle stress.
I would say number one is being aware of your stress levels, so always checking in with yourself, seeing where you are, just being aware of like what you're feeling in your body and how the stress is affecting you. And then I would say like a couple strategies maybe. Exercise is excellent, getting enough sleep for sure, making sure that you're like practicing that sleep hygiene. Making sure that you're getting good foods, you're not relying on too much sugar, that can actually make things worse for stress. And just spending time with people that you love and people that make you feel lighter rather than heavier. And like I said before, exercising and, just making sure you're getting out into sunlight and stuff, that can really help. Listening to music, that's another great one as well.
This has been Bree Lipinski reporting live from Peters Township High School.
According to the American Psychology Association, parents can help their teens deal with stress by modeling healthy coping skills, helping them become good problem solvers, and combating negative thinking.
Luckily, at PTHS, if you start to feel stressed out or overwhelmed throughout your school day, we have a Serenity Room in our counseling office. Ruby Smith takes us in for a closer look.
Peters Township High School's counseling office offers students a variety of services ranging from scheduling help to emotional support. One resource offered is the Serenity Room, a calming space for any student.
In order to go into the room, just talk to the front desk of the counseling office, and they will help navigate you into the suite. Remember to always be respectful to the room and those who provide it.
The Serenity Suite was originally inspired by AHN's Chill Room. So they had put a couple of them up in the area, and we had heard about them and kind of what they were, and we wondered whether something like that might work here at Peters. Ours is a little bit different. It's not staffed, but we do have just a space where students can come when they're feeling overwhelmed. You place your cell phone at the front with our secretaries, and then you get 15 minutes to kind of just have some time to yourself to calm yourself down, or maybe just, kind of do some breathing exercises, ground yourself. It's meant to be a space where you can utilize that time and then, get yourself back on track for the day.
This has been Ruby Smith reporting live from Peters Township High School's counseling office.
In addition to the Serenity Room, we have 5 school counselors on staff at PTHS available at any time of day for students with questions and concerns.
The Namaste Montessori School of Peters Township provides children as young as 15 months old primary and preschool education programs. Their mission is to guide students on their own paths of development, focusing on nurturing the mind, body, and spirit of the individual.
Namaste Montessori is located in Peters Township.
Montessori is both a philosophy of child development and a method of applying the philosophy in an educational setting to guide a child's growth. Montessori environments are dynamic communities of learners and guides. Classrooms are carefully prepared, student-centered environments full of rich, self-correcting materials that support freedom and foster self-discipline. In a multi-age community of learners, varying levels of ability blend easily as all learn at their own pace. Older children develop leadership as role models for younger children, and a strong sense of community emerges. Our mission at Namaste is to nurture the mind, body, and spirit of every child as we guide them to be independent, self-confident, and joyful learners.
This has been Maddie Copeland reporting live from Namaste Montessori.
For more information, you can visit their website at namastemontessori.com. It's a busy season at PTHS this year in the theater department. Thespian Troupe 185 has a multitude of activities and performances in the works for the next few months. Let's go to Elena Lacco to learn more.
Thespian Troupe 185 finds its home at Peters Township High School. The group regularly meets the second Wednesday of every month. These meetings include signing in, receiving information from troop officers as well as directors, and activities among other members.
So coming up in March, we're going to be doing our musical Mamma Mia. And we're so excited. We just had our read-through, which means that we read through the script and we heard all the music. And tomorrow we're going to start choreography. And we're so excited, and we hope you all come to see it.
Thespian Troupe 185 is an excellent club that brings many students together. Be sure to support them and see Mamma Mia March 20th through the 23rd, 2025.
This has been Elena Lacco reporting from Peters Township High School.
If you would like to see Troupe 185 in action, there are 2 opportunities coming this spring. On February 21st, they are performing A Night of One Acts, and Mamma Mia opens up Thursday, March 20th, and continues through Sunday, the 23rd.
While the Thespian Troupe prepares to perform on stage, the Peters Township Winter Guard was working on a performance of their own. I had the opportunity to check out one of their practices.
Even after the marching band season comes to an end, the Color Guard has the option to continue performing. Winter Guard begins so the performers can spin, toss, and create a show indoors instead of on the field. Every year, Winter Guard instructors and captains produce a themed show that the students will present at the annual Meatballs in Music.
Our Winter Guard show this year is Alice in Wonderland, so we've had a lot of fun creating a show that goes through the story of Alice in Wonderland without actually telling you what is happening. So we have flags and rifles, and we do some dancing. We also have our Queen of Hearts is dancing with a baton.
This is Maddie Sachs reporting live from PV.
The high school, JV, and elementary Winter Guards brought together kids of all ages to experience the joys of performing at Meatballs in Music, where they had their debut. We'll return after a short intermission. Stay tuned to find out more about the sports in our community and schools.
Coming up on Headlines, we roll into the Bocce team's season, dive into the water with the swim team, and pass it over to our basketball teams.
Welcome back to Headlines. I'm Carter Helbig.
And I'm Talia Lozar. The Peters Township Unified Bocce team is a sport that was introduced last year. That hasn't stopped them from winning, though, as they won the state championship in their first year of competing. Here's more about it.
The Unified Bocce team at PTHS won states in 2024, which was their very first season. This season, the team will host numerous home games at the AHN Arena. Coached by Mr. Farrell and Mr. Sechkar, the Bocce players practice every Tuesday and Thursday here at PTHS.
My favorite part is rolling the ball and like getting scores for it. The games are very long, but fun.
The Peters team works together not only to win matches, but also to develop friendships and gain experience in becoming state champions. This has been Taylor Daub reporting live from outside the AHN Arena.
The team is undefeated and practicing every day to continue to improve. They look to defend their district and state titles later in the season.
The Peters Township Hockey Program is a club-based team that has met with a great success in Pennsylvania. They have had alumni going on to play in the NHL, NCAA, Division I, Juniors, and ACHA College. Avery Lucas had the chance to visit the team firsthand.
Peters Township Hockey Program is a club-based team consisting of over 200 players from pre-K to high school. They have won multiple section, Penguin Cups, and Pennsylvania State Championship titles. They play in the PA Interscholastic Hockey League and are by far one of the biggest and most successful teams in Pennsylvania.
Based off of our performance off of number one ranked team, Mount Lebanon, with a close 1-0 loss, I think that we have an opportunity to play better later in the season against other teams like South Fayette. And then for section games, depending on whether or not we make playoffs, I feel like if we were to get into playoffs, we would be a highly competitive team. But for now, we're just gonna, keep working hard, keep improving, and then look to improve later in the season.
Current record this year is 3 wins, 7 losses, and 1 tie. This hockey season, the boys are anticipating more wins as they are training in hopes to make the playoffs. This has been Avery Lucas reporting live from Peters Township High School.
Captains this year for the PT hockey team are Luca Maeda, Matthew Scovart, Kevin Fisher, and Jake Schleiper. The swim team here at Peters Township is celebrating its second year under head coach Alex Hardwick. Under Coach Alex, the team has experienced success in a lot more section matches, and also a number of swimmers have gained WPIAL cut times in their events. Let's take a deeper dive into Peters Township swim team.
The PTHS Swim and Dive team has officially begun their 2025 season. Like other sports, the swim team competes to get WPIAL cuts. Swimmers Isaac Lee and Addie Bowers get cuts in their events often. Let's quickly turn it over to Senior Kat Olson to speak more about her team and how they work together to become stronger.
To prepare for a swim meet, we always like to get ourselves really hyped. Before every meet, we always go in the locker room and everyone goes around and we say our goals, and we're super supportive and encouraging and make sure to keep like a positive environment so that everyone swims their best and has a good attitude.
The environment surrounding the team is always positive. With cheering on other swimmers and celebrating after meets, the team will have a lifelong time of friendship. This has been Lorla Egger live from the Peters Township swimming pool.
Come out and support our swimmers on February 27th and 28th at the WPIAL tournament.
The Peters Township boys basketball team has had a successful season. With an overall record of 13-5 and 8-3 in their section, the team is looking ahead to the WPIAL playoffs.
The Peters Township boys varsity team is riding a 3-game winning streak and currently holds a 3rd overall ranking in the WPIAL 5A division. With a focus on teamwork on and off the court, the team has been practicing almost every day after school in order to maintain their momentum.
All right, so right now we're 8-3 on the season. We had like 3 losses early on, but I feel like those losses really helped us. It really brought us together. It made us realize that we're good, but we're not as good as we think we are, and we really just need to put it together and play as a team to finish out the season. We can have a shot. 5A is good, but we're definitely in the top teams, so we plan on making a run. We're trying to beat Baldwin next time. We lost them the first game, but if we win out, beat them, beat everyone else, we can get the section and then hopefully get a good seed for playoffs and go on from there, man.
The team is set to face Bethel Park as they aim to improve their commendable 3-1 conference record.
This has been Jemsia Cody reporting on boys basketball here at Peters Township High School.
Come out and support the last games before playoffs on Friday, February 7th and Monday, February 10th.
Peters Township High School has both boys and girls wrestling teams. They have both been in action this year. For more, we go to Gabe Adcock.
Peters Township High School has a long history of having a boys wrestling team. The boys team is coached by Derek Ivanovich. The boys recently competed in a tournament from January 10th to January 11th at IUP called the Midwinter Mayhem, with over 50 different schools competing.
This wrestling season, we are doing pretty well. This week we have a match against Canamac. Here's hoping that we do well, one of our longtime rivals. Overall, we've been doing good, decent amount of the season, even with a lot of injuries and a lot of sick people. But I think we're going to be able to make it out to the Whippeals.
The Indians show resilience, earning recognition both locally and beyond. As the season progresses, PT remains focused on their ultimate goal, success in the postseason. This has been Gabe Adcock reporting live from Peters Township High School.
To catch our wrestling teams in action, you can see the matches right here at PTHS. Peters Township girls basketball has a history of success, accomplishing an undefeated season and winning a state championship in 2019. Girls are looking forward to some postseason play.
Peters Township High School is home to many incredible athletic teams. One of the most prominent this winter is girls basketball. Our girls team has started off this season going undefeated in section play, including wins over rivals Upper St. Clair and South Fayette. This team has been led by freshman Taylor McCullough, junior Bree Morial, and senior University of Miami commit Natalie Wetzel.
Our season this year is going good. We're 7-1 and we beat our rival USC. We're undefeated in our section, and we just got back from Florida, a tournament, and we went 2-1 there. We did some team bonding, and I think our team's really close this year.
After suffering a tough loss last season in Whippeal semifinals to North Allegheny, these three, along with the help of the wonderfully skilled team and coaches, has shown many examples of a promising season they intend on having. This has been Quinn Koski reporting live from inside AHN Arena.
The girls are undefeated in section play. Come out and support them as they look to make a run in the Whippeal playoffs. Unfortunately, it's time to wrap up the January edition of Headlines. We hope you enjoyed all of the packages created by the Peters Township broadcast students.
Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again soon.